Hello everybody! Can you please tell me whether you can hear or see me well? Hi Meta, how are you? Welcome! So, welcome to Dobbie's Point. Welcome to Glasgow. It's a, believe it or not, beautiful day in Glasgow. We have sun here today. I don't want to scare you. It does happen. I'm very well, thank you. I'm gonna wait a little bit more for more of us to join us, and then we're gonna start the viewing. As I was saying, it's a beautiful day in Glasgow. I don't know whether you can see a bit sun from behind me. Don't be scared. People say Glasgow is gloomy and it's raining a lot, but that's not true. Yes, it is very nice weather, Yuki. So we're just gonna wait a little bit more, and then I'm gonna start showing you and talking to you about our beautiful Dobbie's Point. So I hope everybody's well. I hope you have nice weather where you are. I'm just gonna wait for a couple of more minutes and then we're gonna start. Please let me know in case you don't hear me, in case you don't see me, if something happens, just let me know. You can write down in the chat. And if by any point during this live viewing you have any questions regarding the accommodations, prices, you can also press a little yellow house button on the bottom of your screen, and our uhomes consultant will help you with all of those queries. So if we're all here, we're all ready, I'm going to welcome you once again to Dobbie's Point. We're a student roost accommodation located in the center of Glasgow. So we are 10 minutes away from St. George's Square, 10 minutes walk from St. George's Square, and St. George's Square is the center spot in Glasgow. It's next to the Queen Station, it's next to the Central Station, and it's full of nice restaurants, shopping area, so it's very close from here. We are also, more important than the restaurants, we're also close to many universities. So we have Glasgow Caledonian University, only 2 minutes walk from here. So literally you can wake up 15 minutes before your classes. We're also 10 minutes walk from Strathclyde University and City of Glasgow College. And University of Glasgow is 20 minutes by train. But as I told you, train station is less than 10 minutes walk. It's a bit of a hill climb when you go back from university, but trust me, you can do it. It's well worth the view. So I'm gonna be telling you what are we gonna see today. We're gonna start in one of the cluster flats, and then we're gonna go to the communal areas. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you any of the studios because since we're in the middle of academic year, they're occupied and it's exams time, so students didn't want us to go into the rooms, which is understandable. But as I mentioned you before, a little yellow house on the side is where you can see more information about the studios that we're not gonna see today. So in total, we have 440 capacity in Dobbie's Point, and out of which 30 are studio and the rest are ensuite bedrooms. Regarding the studios, we have 4 different categories: Studio Bronze, Studio Silver, Studio Gold, and Studio Platinum. All of the studios have double beds in them, a kitchen with necessary equipment, and a bathroom. The difference between the studios is their size. Regarding our ensuite flats, we have various different categories. Also, so there's Courtyard Bronze, Ensuite Silver, and Ensuite Gold. All of our ensuite rooms have the same size, 14 square meters. The only difference is how many people you share an ensuite room with. So in our golden, we have 3 to 4 people. In our silver, there's 5 to 6. Ensuite bronze is 7 to 8, as well as a courtyard bronze. So you must be wondering what's the difference between an ensuite bronze and a courtyard bronze if you share with the same number of people. Well, the difference is the location. Our courtyard bronzes are located on our ground floor and lower ground floor levels, while our ensuite bronzes are located higher up. So this was a little breakdown of type of categories that we have, but to repeat it again, on that yellow house button, you can check it out again and check out all the prices in case I forget something. When you book a room with us, we take £250 deposit, which is returnable at the end of the tenancy. And we also have a promotion of £250 discount for each and every booking. So hurry and try to book as soon as possible. I'm gonna have to disappoint you once again today by saying that we have already sold out our courtyard bronzes and our ensuite bronzes. So I would advise you, if you're willing to book, try to book as soon as possible, because our ensuite silvers are the next one to go. Those are the ones, if you remember, we share with 5 to 6 people. So I know that it might be difficult to see or hear me with a mask. So just in case you don't hear me well or we lose connectivity, please let me know. And now, finally, I'm going to start sharing something with you. So welcome to one of our flats. We are currently located in the kitchen area and the communal space of one of our golden ensuite flats. So if you remember from what I previously told you, the only difference between an ensuite bronze, ensuite silver, and ensuite gold is with how many people you share with. So we are currently in an ensuite gold communal area and the kitchen. So since ensuite golds are shared between 3 or 4 people, the kitchen and communal space is adapted to that number of people. Thank you, Yuki. So we're gonna start with I'm gonna start showing you the living space. So since it's for 3 to 4 people, we have enough seating space for 3 to 4 people. We have very lovely sofas. I wouldn't mind having one of those in my flat. So each flat comes equipped with sofas, a coffee table, and a TV. And plenty of sockets. We're gonna now turn to our kitchen, to our dining area, which, as I mentioned to you before, since it's for 3 to 4 people, it has a table that accommodates 3 to 4 people. So it's important to know that since it's a 3 to 4 people, it has that many seating spaces, table spaces. But if we were in an ensuite bronze, there would be enough space for 7 to 8. The same is for our kitchen. I'm sorry, but I have to show you, this isn't some sun in Glasgow. We are very happy to have such nice weather today. So as I was saying about the kitchen, since it's a 3 to 4 people kitchen, we have 1 oven, 1 extractor, 1 sink, and 1 fridge. If we were in an ensuite bronze or an ensuite silver, there will be 2 ovens, 2 extractors, 2 sinks, and 2 fridges. So, Yuki, yes, we have a beautiful large window. When the sun is here, it illuminates the entire room. So let me show you a bit of our storage space in the kitchen. We have plenty of space for you to store everything you might need. To make yourself coffees or a soup. We can make a soup today. No, I'm just joking. We have, as you can see, plenty of space here. You control all the electricity in the room. So on this fuse, you turn it on or turn it off. The same here. Here is our lovely hob. It looks like an induction hob, but it's an electrical, so everything is controlled on the button that I showed you. We also have an extractor. I don't know whether you can hear it. It's working very well. And a combi oven. A combi oven is a combination of a microwave and a regular oven. In our studios, we have it separately, separate oven, separate microwave, but here they're both together. Let me just show you. We also have storage here, under the sink, a fire blanket. Yuki is asking, is it a light above the oven? Sorry, I don't know whether you can see it. I never thought I was going to say this in Glasgow, but yeah, it's too sunny. I don't know whether you can see it. So just confirm it, please. There you go. As I have mentioned before, so kitchen comes equipped with oven, extractor, and the fridge. All these lovely appliances that you can see here are not included in the tenancy. So we have students that either talk with their housemates and then they decide, okay, we're all gonna buy together our appliances, or some students prefer to have their own. So just to make sure that you know, they are not included in the tenancy. All of the bills are included, such as electricity, internet, water, except for the TV license. Oh, I can see lots of people joining us now. For those who are joining us now, hello and welcome to Dobbie's Point. We are currently in a golden ensuite communal areas. Yes, there is a heater in the kitchen. As you can see, it's a rather large one. And I will also show you, as I mentioned before, the electricity you control, whether you want it on or whether you want it off. Once you're done with cooking, you can just turn it off. The same thing is with the heater. I will show you here. So you also control how much do you want the heating for. So first we press this little button here to turn on the heater, and then we change it here. So you decide. We know that there are students that like it when it's warm. We know some students like it where it's cold. So we give you the option for you guys to decide what would you like, what do you prefer. So I'm just gonna give you one more glance to our lovely, lovely communal areas. And repeat again. So this is for our gold ensuite category for 3 to 4 people. If we were in a bronze ensuite, it would be from 7 to 8 people. We would have a double of everything. So one more oven, one more extractor, one more sink, one more fridge, and more space to keep all your things, as well as more seating spaces in the dining table and more seating spaces in our seating area and our lovely sofas. Now, if you follow me, we will go to one of the rooms. As you can see, the light turns on automatically. We open the rooms with our key fobs. and welcome to hopefully your new home for the next year. We have decorated some of our rooms with LED strips. So, as you can see here, when we enter the room, yes, it's very trendy now, having LED lights in our in the rooms. So each room comes equipped with a mirror. We have some sockets here next to the mirror, as well as a heater. Once we go in, we have a rather large wardrobe. I will open it so you can see how much space it has for you to store all of your things. And we also have some drawers in it. Thank you, Yuki. We try to keep on trends. When we continue, we come to, I believe, a space that's very important to all of us, our beds. In this case, we have a small double bed that has also some storage area next to it. And if you remember, I mentioned the heating in the kitchen. It's the same principle here. You control your own heating, as well as whether you will have electricity in your sockets. I'm going to show you our window. All the windows are double glazed. We'll just open it. I don't know whether you can hear a bit from outside. Yes, Meta, I agree with you. It's great to have the sockets above the bed, because you can, after a long day at university, you can lay down on your bed, connect and charge everything. So yes, Yuki, once we close the window, you don't almost hear any noise coming from the outside. Here in the room, we also have a small work desk with a chair, and also sockets underneath for all of your necessary, for computers, for charging the phones, and also some storage area. The room comes equipped with the table and the bed and the mattress, and we also provide a mattress protector. We don't provide bedding, so make sure to bring your bedding with you. Yuki, all the rooms, well, we're in Glasgow, so every time there's sun, all the rooms get really, really bright and lovely, because all of them have large windows. When it's dark and gloomy in Glasgow, it's still nice. But when it's sunny, we have beautiful, beautiful sunlight in. There you go, another look at hopefully your new room. Go. We will go now into our bathrooms, our lovely bathrooms. Just one more look at the room and the heater we have here. Hi to everybody who has just joined us. We are showing a room in Dobbie's Point. As I have mentioned before, don't forget that no matter which category of our en-suites, all of our rooms have the same size and the same equipment. There you go. So now we're gonna get into our bathroom. Hello everybody, nice to meet you and nice to see you all. So In the bathroom, we also have some storage space that you can see here to put all of your little things that you might be using while staying here. There's a towel rack, a shaving socket, a sink, hello again, and a rather large double shower. I'm gonna open the shower door a bit so you can see it better. And I'm gonna get in so you can see. Yes, we have hot water 24 hours a day. There you go, you'll have a better view to this. So I don't know whether you can see it well on the mirror, how big the shower actually is. So as I said, it's a double shower, so there's plenty of space. And that's me in the shower. I'm 1.74 meters, so there's plenty of space for for everyone. So as I mentioned before, all of the rooms are the same, have the same layout and the same equipment, no matter which category you choose. And if you remember well from previously, when I had to unfortunately disappoint you and tell you that all of our courtyard and ensuite bronzes are sold out, so the next category is ensuite silvers and golds, where you share with 5 to 6 people in silvers or 3 to 4 in gold. Yes, thank you, Meta. Sometimes it's nice to be tall, sometimes it's not. It's difficult to find good pants. So one more look towards our room. So just a small recap with a mirror, the wardrobe with plenty of storage space. Yes, with lots of mirrors, as you can notice. If you go out, if you can see yourself in 2 different mirrors. I realize that sometimes when I prepare myself to go out, I look different in different lightnings, different mirrors. So more mirrors, the better. There you go. So this is something that I find very useful in a student accommodation, like a small panel board where you can pin all of your notes, your schedule, your drawings, whatever, or just photos of your loved ones. So this is our ensuite room. In this case, we are in a gold ensuite house. So I'm gonna turn camera back to me now, because now I will be taking you to our communal area. As I mentioned before, we have seen one of our rooms, in this case our gold ensuite. I didn't mention before the sizes of the communal areas in the flat. So as I told you, now I'm gonna be in the dark, so bear with me a second until the light comes in. There you go. So as I told you before, depending on how many people you share your house with, either in our ensuite bronzes or in courtyard bronzes, the one that we share with 7 to 8 people, the kitchen and communal areas are the largest, up to 34 square meters. In our golden ensuite, the kitchen is smaller because you share it with 3 to 4 people, so the size is around 24 square meters. But the room size is always the same, 14 square meters. So we are on our way to the communal areas, our lovely, lovely communal areas. Sometimes I wish I'm a student again so I could enjoy it. So welcome to Dobbie's. I'm going to turn the camera away from me now. So this is our communal area. We have a TV here in the corridor that you can just sit on this lovely and comfortable sofa. We also have a ping pong table here next to in the communal area, a pool table and a table football. All of the equipment, necessary equipment for the ping pong or for the pool, you can ask at the reception. But I have to show you this as well. A little treat. Again, sunny Glasgow. You can also play chess, but you might need to have a partner for that, or maybe go to the gym because they're a bit heavy. I don't know whether you've seen the Gambit, Ladies Gambit, but chess is so in again. So you might train here with us. So let's go. We'll continue to our communal area. A very nice pool table, as well as a table football table. To use these facilities, it's not necessary to book. You just pop by the reception and ask either for pool cues or table tennis bats or a ball for the table football. There you go. And if you can see better here, we have our Mr. Dwayne Johnson, or The Rock, ensuring that we all keep our social distance. I will be talking about our COVID safety measures, but I will do it a bit later. You will see lots of celebrities who are taking care that we all keep our necessary social distance. So now we are going down to our communal and study area. Remember previously how I mentioned that we are only 2 minutes away from Glasgow Caledonian University? Well, if you look here, there it is. So you can literally go in your pajamas. I wouldn't advise that, who knows, but you can. So that's Glasgow Caledonian University. It is very spacious, so I really like this large table. It can be used as a study space, but last year, 2 years ago, pre-COVID, we used it as our social space or like event space. So we would use it, for example, on Christmas, before Christmas, to make Christmas decoration organized by the staff, as well as pumpkin carving and pumpkin carving contests. So I'm just going to turn around so you can see it a wee bit better. There's also some chill out spaces and study areas. If you remember, this was our cover photo for the live. It's very beautiful, one of my favorite spaces here in Dobbie. So if you can just continue. So this part here is our communal study area. It's a American 50s style. I'm just apologize. I'm just gonna is a bit slow, so please let me know in case you don't see me or don't hear me well. So here we go, our communal studying space. It's exam time, so we have lots of students studying. We also have a individual study space. It's really nice and quiet, and you can enjoy it, because sometimes when you study in the same room, it might get a bit repetitive, so it's nice to have different places to study. And also we have special individual spaces to study. Outside is our bike storage area. I'm going to show you through the window. And our lovely terrace. Maybe my internet is gonna drop a little bit here, so please just let me know. I also like very much this space with beautiful colors, and the chairs are very, very comfortable. We can go this way. I will also show you something we call the quiet study room, which is something that students have to book in advance at the reception. Currently there is nobody here, so I'm just gonna go inside. Sorry, I didn't see her. So yes, students book it just for themselves. There's plenty of space, and we have a giant blackboard in. Yes, as I mentioned before, when I was showing you, please bear with me a little bit. Just, can you tell me whether we have enough signal? Can you see me or hear me well? Well, as I mentioned before COVID, we had plenty of events. One of them was, some of them are held here at this table, like pumpkin carving contests and decoration. But also I will show you a bit when we go back up. We had our pizza nights and also our free breakfast buffet. So my internet is a bit acting out here. I would just like to show you our cinema room, which, there you go. Oh, it's frozen. So I'm just gonna move a little bit. I don't know whether you can see anything. So apparently my internet gets a bit frozen in the cinema room. Hello. Good now? Okay, great. Thank you. So it looks like we have a bit of issue when going to our cinema room or gym. Hi. So I'm going to just tell you a little bit about it. So previous to COVID, both of our cinema room and our gym were to they were closed for a certain amount of time because of government restrictions. Now the restrictions here in Glasgow are easing up a bit, so students can use the gym for now, but also they have to book in advance. So they just stop by the reception, send us an email, and they choose their slot in the gym. We only have 2 people that can use the gym at the same time. Regarding our cinema room, so pre-COVID we would have movie nights, PlayStation nights, but because of COVID we closed it because of the government guidelines. But now from the 17th of May it will be reopened, but also with a previous reservation and only for the people that share the same cluster flat. Can you tell me whether you heard me or do you see me well now? Oh, great. I will go back inside. Please let me know if you can't hear me or see me well. I would also like to show you our laundry spaces. So please. Can you hear or see me? Go back. Could you please let me know whether you see or hear me now? And now? I'm back into... I'm very sorry, but we seem to have a bit of technical issues with our internet. Can you please confirm whether you can see or hear me? Now it's good. I'm very sorry, we have some technical issues with the internet and the connectivity, so I wasn't able to show you our laundry room, but I will tell you about it. So we have a laundry room with washer and dryer. They're operated by a third company, they're called Circuits, and they charge for the washing £3.30, drying would be £1.80. Everything is operated via an app. So the app tells you if there's a free washing machine, the app tells you that the washing is done, so you don't have to go down there and stay and wait for the everything to be done. You can go back to your room, you can relax, you can study in case you need to study, and the app does everything for you. Can you hear me now? Well, if you can, providing that you can't, I'm going to continue with the tour. I also apologize again for not being able to see the laundry room, but please don't hesitate to contact one of our home consultants or Dobbie's Point in case if you would like to see some photos or any other inquiries that you might have. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to turn the camera back. We're going to go back to our communal areas, and I'm going to be showing you also one of my, I just realized that I said a couple of times, oh, this is my favorite place, this is my favorite place, but maybe I can say like the entire Dobbie's Point is my favorite place. So hello, Mr. Dwayne. So here is our coffee area. It has very lovely and very comfortable sofas. That's Alan, our assistant operation manager. Pre-COVID, Alan says hi, we would use this area as a coffee shop, as a wee coffee shop, and also a wee library. So students could come here, get a coffee at the machine, enjoy and chill. And we would also organize a free coffee Tuesdays. So Tuesday morning, coffee was on us. Yes. As I mentioned previously, we would before COVID, we would organize many events. One of them was also free breakfast on us and pizza nights as well. Who wouldn't like to have a pizza in the student roost in Dobbie's Point? So this part here can also be used as a sitting area, chilling area. We have our vending machines that are equipped for all of your necessary snacks. I believe they're mostly used during the study season, during our exam season, because who doesn't like a bit of crisps while studying? Just gonna give you a tour of this area, and we're gonna continue forward towards the entrance to Dobbie's Point. One very important thing to mention is that we only have one entrance to Dobbie's Point, 2 exits, but 1 entrance, and it's always with member of staff on site. So we are covered 24 hours, 7 days a week. There is somebody at the reception who can help you with any type of inquiry you might have. This is Ursula, she's one of our CSAs, and this is our lovely reception. It is very secure. As I mentioned before, we only have 1 entrance, and everything is with CCTV. So we have plenty of cameras that are always on and always on site for your security. Also, as I told you before, I'm going to tell you a little bit about COVID protection levels. So we know that this year has been a bit difficult for everybody with COVID and insecurities, but our staff has tried our best to make everybody feel secure. So all the members of staff are always wearing a mask, as well as we have these dispensers, and we have our 2-meter distance signs, as well as screens all over the reception. As I mentioned before, we have plenty of celebrities who are there to secure that all of our residents and our staff are keeping their distance. So I'm just gonna sit somewhere and answer all of your questions in case you have some. Just gonna need the charger, please. Just gonna need to go there. So please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, and please let me know. So this was our tour of Dobbie's Point. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And please don't hesitate to ask me any question that you might have. Yes, so I'm gonna be talking a bit about the payment. So once you book, as I told you, you pay a £250 deposit, and in the moment of booking, you decide how are you going to pay. So the payments can be monthly, termly, or annually. So you decide whether you're going to pay once a year, 3 times a year, or every month. As I mentioned as well, we have a £250 discount for every booking made. Thank you, Meta. I'm really glad that you've enjoyed it. Do you maybe have any other questions for me? Yes. Meta, thank you for your question. We do accept international guarantors. So once you made the booking, you will get an email with your tenancy agreement, and your guarantor will automatically receive an email with a guarantee agreement that he would need to sign and send it back to us via email, together with a proof of ID and a utility bill or proof of address. Thank you, Meta, for your question. I also... Yes. So regarding the self-isolation process, now students that are arriving on site have to self-isolate for 10 days. You can post your belongings before your arrival. We can store it to your room. And once you arrive here and you need to self-isolate, we provide any type of support that you might need. So for example, you ordered some food from Tesco or Asda, we take it and we bring it to your room. As well, if you order any type of deliveries, we will take it to your room. As well as one important thing that I have to mention are the parcels. So we were in lockdown for a couple of months, lots of months here in Glasgow, so lots of students would buy things online. So all the parcels that arrived on site, we would take, we scan them, and a student gets an email saying your parcel has arrived in Dobbie's. Once the student gets his email, he goes down to the reception with a QR code that he received on his email. We scan the QR code and we give the parcel to the student. So the parcels are always safe with us. The delivery people don't get into the building, so we collect parcels for you, and then we let you know that your parcel is here. We also, as Yuki has asked, have maintenance on site. So whenever there's something broken in your room, you can phone us, you can send us an email, or go down straight to the reception, let us know. We will note the fault, and one of our helpful maintenance men will go to your room and fix it. You don't have to pay anything. It's all in your tenancy agreement. Does anybody have maybe another question? I must say, like this was my first live viewing ever, so I'm sorry if you noticed that I was a bit nervous, but I hope we did it well. Yes, Yuki, you can. Our reception is open 24 hours a day, so you can check in at whatever time you can or whenever your flight is. So there's 24 hours staff on site. Thank you, Meta. You're so kind. Thank you, Yuki. So, anybody else has any question for me? I really hope I will be seeing you here next year in September, this year in September, and I hope that all of the security wouldn't be this strict, or that Glasgow will be in tier zero, which is our plan of recovery from COVID. But we, in any case, even if we're not in tier zero, we have our measures on with all of the necessary security. Yes, Meta, that's a good question. So since we are only 10 minutes away from the center of the town, we are next to the Merchant Street, which is full of very lovely restaurants, which as I told you, we were in lockdown for a while, so lots of restaurants are now opening as well. So I'm gonna try more, and if you have a question, I can give you all of the necessary recommendations as well. We're also close to a grand variety of supermarkets. We have Tesco close by, Sainsbury, and also an international supermarket with lots of different ingredients from different kinds of work. Meta, regarding the local accent, as you've noticed, probably I don't have a Scottish accent. I'm actually from Croatia. So to me, at first I was so scared that I won't be understanding anybody, but you know what? It's not difficult. Our staff we have international staff in Dobbie's Point, European staff. So as I told you, I'm from Croatia. We have another CSA from Poland. So on the first days in Scotland, we all struggled a bit with the local accent, but we all managed. So it's really, really not that hard. The country, Scotland, is beautiful. Glasgow is very well located now that we can travel with safety measures all around. I'm sorry, this is... Edinburgh is only an hour from by train, and as I told you, we're very close to the train station. So you can visit Edinburgh, you can visit the Highlands. It's very, very beautiful country. I'm sure you will enjoy your stay in Scotland and in Dobbie's. Anybody else has a question for me?
No, that's fine. If you can do that, and then we can walk
well, if nobody has any more questions for me, I'm really happy to spend this hour with all of you. I hope you enjoyed our stream. I hope you learned a lot about Dobbie's Point, and don't forget, you still can click on the yellow house in case you want to know a bit, have more information about the pricing, and the room categories are very helpful. uhomes consultants will be helping you with that. Thank you very much, Meta. Thank you very much, Yuki, and everybody who wrote to me and had questions. Please, if I didn't mention something, you can contact uhomes directly or our site directly. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day and lots of vibes from Dobbie's Point. Bye bye, and here's Ursula saying bye. Bye bye, everybody, have a great day. Bye bye, Yuki.
Alright, nothing at all. It's completely shut down. That's what I was worried about, seeing when it went down, because I thought nothing was going to go, nothing.